What's up, Scrappy peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and even though today is technically Easter Sunday, we're getting Christmassy because your girl is very behind with everything in life, pretty much. That's just how I roll. It has just started pouring with rain, so I really hope my microphone isn't picking that up because that's a downpour. Hi everyone. I'm sorry I've been MIA. March was a write-off. I filmed this video back in February and I had every intention to put it up last month. However, March was a write-off. We had surgeries, biopsies, medical appointments for loved ones, all sorts of things. Everything is okay now, but March was just, you know what, when you have one of those months and you're like, where did that go? Yeah, it was one of those. So we are ignoring all of that and getting onto some fun memory making fun times. So this was a part. Now, what am I doing here? Oh, I was seeing if I should cut down the album. That's what my arm was, not the album, the layout. So this is a page that is for my 2025 Scrappy Muckabout Journal. And if you are a new inklet or you've stumbled across this video, hi. I'm a little bit of a chaotic crafter who can't even talk properly. And we are just having some fun chaos in the craft room over here. Last year, I started, after over a decade of proper scrapbooking, like traditional scrapbooking and page protectors, I started a Scrappy Muckabout, which is a cross between like a junk journal and a traditional scrapbook album. And the only problem that I've had with it, which isn't really a problem, is that I can't really go and do layouts in advance. I have to do it chronologically because the pages are stitched into the journal, and so I can't get that far ahead of myself. But I really wanted to scrapbook Christmas and these photos. And so what I'm doing is I'm creating a separate 12 by 12 layout that I will just stick in the journal when I get to that page. And I have actually, I'll show you at the end, I've done, I think about 8 or 9 pages from this photo shoot that we had with Santy. And we've never paid for a professional Santa Photoshop. We usually just go to the shopping mall and we don't call it a mall, shopping centre, and just get Santa while he's visiting the shopping centre and pay an exorbitant amount of money for one photo. But this year, I just haven't been happy with the quality of the previous years, and so we decided to go big, and I'm really glad we did because they turned out really cute, and I have had a lot of fun scrapbooking them. So today I'm using a mixture of some DIY embellies. You can see down here the one with the tag and the star was a embelly that we made over on Patreon. I'm all tongue-tied tonight. It is one that we made over on Patreon a couple of years ago now. There's another one up in that top corner, and you might have seen earlier in the video I had a whole page of them. And this is one of the original embellies, and then I scanned them in and they became printables for my Patreon peeps. And I have a very bad habit of just keeping the originals and just hoarding them after I've scanned them in and created them into digital files, and it's about time that I use them. So that's why I decided to plonk this one on here today. I've also been using a lot of them for the rest of the Christmas photos as well. So I am, now look, I love a little cute background paper like these ones with the little houses or the little figurines all over them. But gosh, they're hard to embellish. I really struggle because the background in itself is kind of like you've just plonked stickers all over it. And so it's very hard to distinguish between the background paper images or icons and the embellishments that you're putting on. And so that's why today I decided to go for a big chunky photo. I freaking love giant scrapbooking photos. If you have never tried them before, ooh, that's your challenge. That is your little Easter challenge, is to print a photo giant. And I do think your memory keeping might be altered for life, because it's so different to, oh, hi, Artie. Sorry, I'm filming this voiceover in bed because it is the Easter long weekend and daylight savings is changing tonight. And the kids are staying up a little bit later because we get an extra hour of sleep, and we're trying to avoid them waking up too early. And so they get to stay up an extra hour later. I know it's going to backfire on us. I know. I will let you know how it goes in the next voiceover. But I am hidden away in the bedroom, and Artie the cat has just found me and is trying to sit on my lap. So if you hear any purring, that is what that is. So I think to deal with these busy background papers, my two top tips are to do a giant photo. Giant photos are just fun no matter what. But then to do giant embellishments. And I've complained for years about the inflation, the physical inflation of our embellishment ephemera packs. The companies are making giant ephemera pieces. Back in the day, they used to make tiny ones, and now they're all big because I think they're easier to print and cut. And it looks like you're getting more when you're not. You're just getting oversized things that are difficult to use. However, they are useful for busy backgrounds because it really gives the impression that it's an embellishment and it's not part of the background. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I am here. I am an embellishment. This is your first video watching me. Yes, I am, I think, neurospicy, and probably not like a lot of the scrapbooking people that you may have listened to voiceovers before, who are a lot more measured and calculated in their straightness of things and just getting everything lined up properly. We run on chaos shenanigans over here. Adding some little gold little stars here and there. And I have been working on some things for the Inkie shop as well, which has been exciting. While I haven't been able to be in the craft room, I've been doing some planning and some corralling of things. And trust me, little gold stars are definitely going to be in that. So I'm hoping to do the Inkie June Marathon this year. I don't know. We just need no one else getting sick in my family. My loved ones need to stay out of hospitals for a little while because I feel like we've been there a lot over the last 6 months, including me. And so if all goes well, we potentially might do the Inkie June Marathon. We'll see how we go. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see in the Inkie June Marathon. It will probably be a lot of real-time videos to make editing a lot easier, and some craft room organization, some process videos. Let me know specifically what you'd like to see. But yeah, that's the aim. We'll see. Let me know also what you're up to. What are you working on at the moment? What is getting your creative juices flowing? Ooh, juices, that's a weird word. What is getting your mojo maximalized? I like that better. And what's making you smile, because my goodness, is the world chaotic and horrible right now. It is. If you are going through struggles and tough times, I'm thinking of you, and let's just focus on a bit of crafty to kind of give ourselves a bit of happiness amongst all of the horribleness going on around the world, and to find an outlet, to find a bit of peace and a bit of joy. I definitely needed to add a doodly border to this one because there was a lot going on. Whenever I have these busy background papers, definitely need reining in with a bit of a doodly border. And I really like this one. It's fun. It's a lot. But you know what? Christmas with kids is a lot too. And so it reflects the content of the photo very well, I think. A couple of little sprinkly doodly bits here and there, wherever I can plonk them really. And then I'll be jazz handing. Oh, not yet. Trimming. Jazz hands. They were very fluttery jazz hands today. Here is a bit of a closer look of the layout. Making DIY embellishments is such an easy way to get caught up. Here's a little sneaky peek of all of the other pages, which will go in my Muckabout Journal. All of the processes for these are over on Patreon. And I'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye!